The Lair of Darkness deck is now more cancerous than it has ever been. With some spicy new release and recent reprint, us Lair of Darkness players are a force to reckon with. Come look at this. The deck basically plays some of the best traps in the game. Terrors over the overroot basically is a spot removal, a back hit, and a graveyard disruption. We are playing 2 copies. We are also playing Waybridge. Yeah, Waybridge is like that far cousin of Evil in the Match. But they don't know they're related. So they may be banging. Yeah, this card works similar. If your opponent controls 2 or more monsters than you, they are sending them to the graveyard. Whether your opponent monster is affected by trap or not, it doesn't matter. This is just like Evil in Match. It affects the monster. I went up against a trap trick deck with all the trap trick boss monsters in the field where they are unaffected by trap cards. Yeah, we didn't really care about that. Everybody's getting graveyardish. We actually then playing 2 copies of Punishment. Punishment is basically a 2 interruption. Unless your wallet is a little deeper than most of us, then you're gonna be drawing a card with Guerra. But Guerra is like $26. Yeah, there's no way we're playing that guy, my guy. And definitely the virus. How can you play a Lair of Darkness deck without the virus card? And I'm basically only playing this one because I find it's a little more impactful. Man, I really want to play that free, but I don't want to be too greedy. Let's just rock Eradicator at 2, but Eradicator is really good this format. I'm playing only 1 copy of Metaverse. Metaverse is now at free, but I found it a little bricky. And plus the deck does have multiple options of getting this 1 copy out, which you guys are gonna see a little later. Oh boy, the next spicy tech in this deck is Big Welcome Labyrinth. Yeah, I want to play the Labyrinth, but Labyrinth is a little too expensive, so I slapped it into Lair of Darkness, which adds a little more depth to the deck, allows the deck to play a little longer, and the grind game is so much better in the deck. Now this brings so much value. 1, there's the circumstances where you have to return a card to your hand, and there are some cards I'm playing in this deck where you want to return them to your hand, which is so nice. Also allows you to dodge a card if it's targeted. If your monster is targeted by your opponent, you activate this card, dodge, special summon 1 of your Labyrinth. Now I'm playing 1 copy of Lady Labyrinth, which is so good. This is what I meant by one of the ways of getting the 1 copy of Metaverse to the field. When a trap card is activated, you can automatically set the trap card from your deck to the field with Welcome Labyrinth, with Lady Labyrinth effect. So we have access to the Metaverse. Also playing 1 copy of Lady Labyrinth. Yeah, this card is somewhat of a brick, but man, it works so well in conjunction with Big Welcome Labyrinth because you get a form of interruption. When a card is returned, sent from the field, you can either pop a card on the field or pop a random card into your opponent's hand. Upon special summoning this, you return a card to your hand. This effect now activates, which is interruption. This has more effects where you can set a trap card. All these amazing trap cards, you can set them from your graveyard to the field. And there's another effect again. When you activate your trap card, your opponent cannot respond with an effect, which is just great. Like the value the Labyrinth package brings, man, the deck plays so much better. Jumping into the Lair package, oh, we know what it does. Lair of Darkness and Lilith, one of the best 1-2 punch in Yu-Gi-Oh itself. This, but when you have these 2 cards, like you fear almost nothing unless your opponent effect, monster effect or something states cards cannot be tributed. Everybody's getting tributed. And what I love about this, right? Tribute is the fastest mechanic in the game, and it's the fastest cost mechanic, whatever you want to call it. When you activate your effect, doesn't matter what the opponent responds with, it gets tributed. Whether this gets solemn, this gets imperm, the monster is no longer on the field, it doesn't really matter. This is what doesn't matter what boss monster you. When you play Lair of Darkness and your opponent doesn't respond, everybody's shooting bricks because during your turn you wipe in 1 if Lily setting a trap card, which is one of these broken trap cards. During your opponent's turn, you're gonna set another trap card, which is crazy. And this is a really good way of setting the big welcome. So imagine during your turn now, you tribute your opponent monster, summon big welcome during their turn. Which if you bring in the lovely Labyrinth, a card gets popped or the hand gets ripped. And like this is the super nice, man. Like these two archetypes work so well together, so well. Also playing the 2 copies of Orima. Yeah, since I'm playing the 1 copy of Metaverse, we have multiple. There's another way of getting Metaverse on the field. There's draw cards in the deck. I don't want it to be all bricky as much. We want to see Lair of Darkness as quick as possible, but I'm just playing 2 copies and it seems to be working well. And man, this has another value which you are gonna see right now. Oh boy, the Bestial. We got a new Bestial. This is a Lair of Darkness support. I don't care whatever you think. This card was made for Lair of Darkness, and Orima can search this card after you tribute the opponent. You don't draw, you just search for this, which is crazy. This card, Balls Drake from Canada, the rapper. Ball Drake is so cool, and I have a video. I won't expand too much on this. I have a video coming at this card. This card will be this card is devastating. Just imagine you're tributing your opponent's monster to banish the monster they just utilized. 2 monsters to special summon from the extra deck. This, oh my goodness, man, this is the perfect, like this card. If you have not tried this card, I guess you can just wait for my video and see how much this card is flexing everybody, and maybe you might just buy it. But I'm just saying, this card is flexily good. Okay, on top of all of this, I'm playing 600, bro. Are you nuts, bro? Yeah, all these disruptions, all this chaos, cancerousness, we are still playing 6 hand traps. Nibiru, 2 of the most impactful hand traps in the deck in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. Nibiru and Ash Blossom. All dirt cheap. All dirt cheap. Trust me, they are spicily good. Now we're gonna end the main deck with the staples. These cards are a must in this deck. A must. Lord of Heavenly Prison. Oh my goodness, bro. We used to be afraid of Harpies and Lightning Storm back in the days because this card was ridiculously expensive. This card is super better. This card protects all our back row and sets us a card, which is crazy. So this is one of the cards that will also gain you access to Metaverse because it sets a card, magic or trap, doesn't matter, from the deck to the field. This is not, now this is one of the options where I mentioned Big Welcome can return to your hand for additional. So let's imagine, right? Imagine you activate this card, you set a card, your opponent does whatever, you bring Welcome Labyrinth, activate Welcome Labyrinth, you return this card to your hand, which means next turn you can protect your back row again, and with a potentially setting another card from your deck while now getting Welcome Labyrinth. Either you get your Lady Labyrinth or you get your lovely to do some interruptions, which is just super nice. Also, I even forgot to mention when I spoke about the hand traps, imagine you Nibiru your opponent, right? and they're playing a Nibiru deck. Yeah, Nibiru. You activate Welcome Labyrinth, return Nibiru to your hand, and like, yeah, bro, the threat of Nibiru is all over on the opponent's mind again while you're ripping a card on the hand or setting traps or something. Man, like Big Welcome is just so big welcome in this deck. Yeah, not funny. Definitely the Port of Extravagance. The moment that card got cheap, it was a big, yeah, I'm about to say a big welcome to this deck. Yeah, we can keep saying that. Port of Extravagance. Your graveyard, your extra deck is not all that important. Kind of, because we're playing 3 of the most irritating cards, Super Polymerization, which is super good and welcome in this deck. Like definitely. Whether the opponent is playing whatever archetypes with Lair of Darkness, everything is a dark. So basically, you just super pulling some of the baddest fusion monsters to the field because your opponent monsters are dark, which is crazy. This is great going first. This is great going. All right, well, great going second. Definitely 100% great. This is just a super good card, and I see it as a staple. So these are the staples. So this is the main deck, which is so scary, cancerous. So the extra deck are basically cards we want to super poly. So just super poly target and punishment target. So we are going for the Predator Plant, Dracospispilia, Predator Plant. I cannot pronounce this card, but yeah, if your opponent has 3 dark monsters, we are breaking it back. It also has a very spicy effect. If your opponent special summons from the extra deck, backs getting broken. So there's once I played a duel, like I had this guy on the field and my Bestial Baldric, and yeah, it didn't end well. But we're gonna see some more of these decks. We are gonna see the deck in action. So guys, if you are not subscribed, if you want to see the deck in action, subscribe, drop kick that like button, tell me what you want to see in the description, I mean in the comment. Yeah, I don't know, I'm tired. We also played 2 copies of Starving Venom. Your opponent has 2 dark monsters or 2 monsters under Lair of Darkness. Yeah, bro, Super Paul is having fun with you. Also Mud Dragon, yeah, because Mud Dragon. If you do have a Guerrero, you don't have holes in your pocket, and you can spend $20 on it, or you bought it when it was cheap, and definitely, man, there's so many times I lost the duel because I didn't have it. But you guys know it's sick. We cannot afford all the cards. Now for the punishment target, we are playing the one of the Ignis. Yeah, I kind of like this card. This card comes in clutch like a lot. Or you just playing, which is the main, the Elder Entity, which gives you the double pop. And for just the Exceed factor, it's Dark Monster, we're going for Dark. And I mean Exceed, I said Link. I mean Link. We going to the Dark, and we're going with the Big Cup, which does have the effect to 3 build. Yeah, I just slapped some in there. I think there are better options, but I just slapped those and they've been working really fine. Now I have trap tricks. Most of the trap cards I'm playing are playing at 2. So you definitely, I just wasn't feeling it. But I think I should mention it. I think you guys should definitely try. For some reason, it wasn't working out for me. I don't know why, which is weird. If you want to see the deck in action, you're interested in more of this deck, drop click the like button and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Take care.